There we go. Now we're live.
All right.
Hello, everybody. I will be watching the Instagram chat today. Kid has YouTube. How's everybody doing?
But it's frozen. It's so weird.
The YouTube chat is frozen?
Let me try it again.
I wonder if YouTube services are having an issue.
There we go. I got it up.
I know it's working for me,
I got it up.
but I'm almost out of battery. I haven't plugged this thing in for 2 days.
Oh, that's fair.
He's got the same one you've got.
The framework?
The battery.
Oh. Huh?
He's got the same charger port you have.
Oh, the C.
Well, I get C or a Hewlett Packard Mini 90 degree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I've got a C port.
My computer thinks it's better than everybody else.
I might have one over there on that dock underneath there.
I have no idea.
The gray cable.
No, it's on the big dock, but I think it's a little shorty.
Well, it's got to be like 45 watt to make it work.
No idea, but I think I accidentally unplugged something.
Everything works so far?
Huh? I mean, everything's still working, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. Oh, you have a separate new intro for the next one as well.
Yes, it's a different sound. I want you to give me both opinions.
Dude, I keep telling you, we just played the legal. We don't need a liner. The legal tells everyone who we are.
I didn't put it in there.
It's in there though. You didn't take it out.
Check it out then.
Already did.
By the way, Jason is going to be under EDM effect.
Yeah, I caught him.
So,
Yeah, that's fun.
DJ JP.
Really? That's what we're settling on?
I guess so. Do you have any other ideas?
I mean, not really, but we've got too many DJs running
I
around.
know, right?
That's why I'm TJ.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's starting to look like Full House up in here with how much DJ we've got going
I
on.
know, right? Oh man, personality separation is good though. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
When I came back in 13, and they're like, "You're not allowed to use your DJ name," I'm like, "Okay, then I'm out." Because Andrew's not a DJ. Andrew's a laborer. So
Yeah.
Andrew is a day laborer in the fields
exactly, DJ Kid
who has a very bored British man narrating his life.
I wish.
Scott's Irish, probably.
Yeah.
or the Viking monologue.
You're just obsessed with that Viking show, man. It's not that good.
I am. It's great. What are you talking about? No, it's actually really cool to watch. We need to shut that door too.
Oh, I thought I did.
It's actually cool to watch.
You're
So,
just letting in the actions off the street now.
open to other ideas with EDM music. DJ title is kind of a given. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, so with the show, like, it's cool to see the guys that play the Sons of Ragnar emulate the actions and the speak of Ragnar.
You mean by like killing and pillaging?
No, like just when they're dialoguing with their eyes, the way the actor that played Ragnar, that he used his eyes and like certain mannerisms with his body, like Captain Jack. His boys also do that too. So like Uba and Bjorn, the actors who play those two guys, it's like watching a younger Ragnar in their mannerisms and their speech.
Okay.
I'm just at the point where I know I would like. I'll compare it to that new Ryan Gosling movie that everyone's losing their ever-loving minds.
My son
over.
wants to watch it with me.
And it's getting such rave reviews. I was like, maybe I'll go out. And then I thought for a moment. I said, will I even remember this a year after it's done?
Probably not.
No, definitely. Unless a clip of it shows up on TikTok, I will never remember this film again.
Yeah.
It will be complete. I don't even need to know what it's about.
Well, so
It's a film made in the year 2026. It will be completely immemorable.
Yeah.
Right? It will bring nothing interesting to any discussion of anything.
yeah.
It will be nothing but absolute slop. I already know it.
now here's one thing. My wife got finished reading a book.
Okay.
Well, that book has now been made a movie and has come out literally in like the last week.
Okay.
And so
Well, what's the book?
we'll get there. So
Oh, is it one of those romance novels?
I
say.
she went to a dentist office and got us all into the dentist office. Well, the dentist office sent her a $25 gift certificate to the movies
No, but
for sending her family and friends. Right?
Okay.
And she's like, great, we can watch the movie for free now. And I'm like,
She thinks a movie costs $25.
Pretty much it does these days.
Only $25.
The movie tickets.
That's where we're going.
Anyway, so needless to say, we were going to go on Monday and watch the movie Remembering Him.
Oh God.
And my boys, they're like, "You're watching a rom-com." I'm like, "It's not a rom-com. It's a tragic rom, but whatever." And they started like trying to trash her about it. And I said, "Boys, here's the deal.
Yeah.
She will watch your action crap. She will watch all of your things. You have to give her one."
See, my mom wouldn't even, so we didn't actually have to give her one.
Well, that's nice. No,
We're coming up on 30 seconds.
okay. Well,
And then we'll get into the redneck report,
All right.
which reminds me, I need to bring up my fact sheet. For some reason, that is the new sound of Friday mornings here on The Effect.
I have decided.
This is Fanfare Friday. I almost did it again.
I do it all the time. AJ does it all the time. She'll be on Saturdays. This is two for crap.
This is Fanfare Friday. This is Ezra. I'm here with DJ Kid and TJ Mac.
This is Thursday.
What?
I'm here. It's Thursday. It's gotta be
You
Thursday.
can't. I'm already confusing myself. You cannot then add to the
No,
confusion.
it can't be Friday because I woke up late. It was like 6:05 when I finally woke up today.
Just
Come on.
wait
He
till the
woke up
Southern
late,
accent
folks.
starts. Just wait. Yeah, late for him is 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't wake up 2 hours before the sun, so my whole day's ruined.
Oh, great. Here we go. You guys are in for something here.
I'm not even doing an impression of TJ Mack. I'm doing an impression of my own grandfather.
YouTube comment says the ska intro was fun, so thank you so much. We
Yes.
appreciate that.
No, it's fun.
We actually had two
As I
versions of
described
on
it
the show
last
today.
hour, it's inflatable two-man rave music.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It works. You know, yesterday you're like, this sounds like SNL.
That's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, so I only clipped 30 seconds of it. AI made me like a minute and a half, 2 minutes of it. So, you know,
There is a meme online. The kids yearn for ska.
the yearn for ska.
They yearn for the ska.
Well,
You
that's
sure?
good.
Why not? I'm actually down for that.
I don't think ska's dead.
Yeah.
Out of all the things that kids can yearn for, I've seen worse.
Just wait till Gwen Stefani comes back.
Yeah. Well,
No doubt was at the Spear for about a month.
you see, that brings me to our new segment that we're trying out today.
Okay.
It's time for the Redneck Report.
I used to say, when people hear the Southern accent, they automatically deduct 100 IQ points.
You finally got the joke. This is the Redneck Report. My name is Ezra, and I am a redneck, ethnically. But in the words of the imaginary Jeff Foxworthy,
Okay.
I don't know why he's imaginary. It's just a word that came out of me. Anyone can be a redneck.
All right.
Yes.
And that was proven this week. So
You can be a redneck if.
yes. Now, this segment, we will be judging people. And I know someone is going to post that verse. Judge not, lest you be judged. So I'm going to make a bold statement here. You can hold me to exactly the same standard of judgment as I am holding the people in this story to, which is, and this is the exact level of judgment, don't throw chairs at your boyfriend.
Things that
Allegedly.
things that rednecks do.
So I get judged every time I say the word you.
Because I don't know if you're saying you or
Because
you.
No, nobody. So instead, I use y'all in the most weird places now.
I even typed the word y'all out. Can you believe that? And
Ah,
I'm not even from the South.
Okay, where do you put the apostrophe? This is
I
important.
don't have to. It's in my spell check.
That man is correct.
It's Y apostrophe in the north. Let's come on.
Okay. All right.
So what is YALLZ?
Y'alls?
Yeah,
Well, it's...
I'm asking him.
Oh, okay.
He grew up in the house.
Well, I'm a Yankee. What are you talking about?
You didn't do a good job with this one. That's all I'm saying. All right. So the redneck report for this week. This is something that happens whenever I try to make a segment. I'm like 5 minutes late to the story, and by the time I bring it to you guys, something outrageous has happened.
We were literally going to subscribe to ABC to be able to do a running gag here.
We were going to do a running segment watching the new season of The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then, well, we're getting ahead of it a little.
I don't know why we're saying we. You.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do it. Yeah.
You. DJ Romeo over here.
Yeah. Okay, so for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, and for the dads who are acting disinterested but actually really want to know about the dumpster fire.
Yes. Trying to watch the fire.
So the Bachelorette for this season was going to be one Taylor Frankie Paul, and I'm just going to put it out on the dock right now. Don't trust a woman with a man's middle name. She's 31. She has 3 kids, one of which, and I'm not making fun of the kid, I'm making fun of her for naming the kid Ever True. First name Ever, middle name True.
Spelled correctly though. So
Spelled correctly.
That's a white thing.
I can see the soul leaving your eyes, Matt.
No. At least the middle name is not clear.
You got me with that one.
I like the band. Come on.
If she sounds familiar to you, you may know her from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Nope, don't know that show either.
Boy, do I have a dumpster fire for you.
I am officially old.
So we'll condense all of that drama into the fact that she divorced her husband. And then as she was divorcing him, revealed that everyone on the show was in like a soft swingers arrangement.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Reality TV for you.
Reality TV. Yes. This is the woman they picked to be the new Bachelorette.
Mm-hmm.
Who was FaceTiming with her on-again, off-again boyfriend.
On the way to the Bachelor.
On the way to the filming of the... So she's not even a Bachelorette!
No.
I do... I will say, though, after several years of me making fun of ABC for not representing the fat community, as I've submitted my applications every year, I am very proud of them for representing the redneck community with this choice.
Yes.
Because so what happened yesterday, and I do mean yesterday.
It literally came out yesterday.
TMZ got a hold of a video that seems to be related to a 2023 case against her for domestic abuse.
Straight white girl rage.
Oh my goodness.
Where, and again, this is on video, but we're saying allegedly for purposes. Allegedly, she was throwing chairs at her on-again, off-again boyfriend. Mm-hmm. And one of those chairs allegedly hit one of her kids.
Oh, bud.
And after that hit the light, ABC decided to just completely cancel because you know how television works. All of this was filmed last year.
All or nothing. Yeah.
All of it's already edited. It was supposed to release next week. Mm-hmm. They decided to cancel the whole season.
Right.
Do the guys get paid?
I don't even care. Do I get paid?
Now, here's the comment.
I mean, you're technically getting paid to talk about it.
Am I?
I guess so.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
I was not even supposed to be here today.
So this is a real thing.
I'll pay you $5.
Is domestic violence again? Here's a bet.
You think I carry cash?
Domestic violence against men does happen.
Sure.
Is it talked about a lot? No, because men don't really talk about it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you mentioned that.
Yeah. I'll get you after this segment.
You mentioned that the chairs were thrown at him and then inadvertently had hit a child.
Allegedly.
So that's
allegedly or inadvertently.
That's
Can you have both?
In this case, it has to be both.
Question. Is that a redneck thing?
Is that a redneck thing? Like the alleged or the inadvertent?
Both.
All of it.
I don't know. I was talking to this gal on Facebook from Kentucky, and she was whining about her power bill, and I said, "Well, you ought to come to Idaho." Now listen to the voice. You ought to come to Idaho. We got 50,000 more square miles for acreage.
Anything you want to do.
We got 1 million less people. And we got mountains and we got rednecks.
We do.
But we're a little short on hillbillies.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes I feel totally alone.
That's so true. We need more hillbillies.
There you go.
We go straight from rednecks to rodeo clowns.
Time to change that song to dueling banjos.
There you go. Yeah, so that's why when you loaded the spot for the intro, it's like, that ain't Redneck Report. They ain't no banjos.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. So this has just been a whole train wreck for her this week.
Imagine.
It's However, I will say canceling this season is a massive affront to the redneck community. So I am demanding that ABC release that season immediately.
Oh yeah.
I want to see every moment of that season of the supposedly single mom with 3 kids, where her ex-husband is showing up to the set apparently.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Crash outs galore. You know.
And again, this is the Bachelor. These guys did not know who they would be competing over.
Right.
So I really need to see the life leave these men's eyes.
Oh.
When they realize who it is.
Right? Because they still have to compete, because the longer you stay in, the better Instagram following you get.
How fast can you sabotage things so you can go ahead and leave the show?
Maybe she just needs more coffee.
I'll leave that. I'll leave the story on this note. Normally, they like go to exotic vistas outside the country, right?
Yeah.
Because of that 2023 case, they couldn't do that with this season anyway. She was not allowed to leave the States. This was a dumpster fire top to bottom.
Oh, man.
That has been your Redneck Report. My name is Ezra. I am a redneck. We got Fever Waves up now with greatness here on The Effect.
Wow.
I didn't even list half of the stuff. I've got a whole timeline for this. It's outrageous, the stuff she's doing. Not only was she FaceTiming the on-again, off-again boyfriend as she was getting driven to the Bachelorette.
Like on camera, right?
Yeah. So she's filming Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on the way to the Bachelorette show.
Oh, my goodness.
So this is the season 4 finale of Secret Wives of Mormon Wives, is her FaceTiming her on-again, off-again boyfriend that she has been credibly accused of abusing as she's about to go on a game show, basically, where 22 men are going to compete over her.
Comments on YouTube. What do you say about all this?
I'm telling you, that sounds like Jello and mud.
Jello and mud.
That's a good one.
Oh my goodness.
You know, my pawpaw had some horses, and he didn't really quite have the land for them, but he was able to take care of them real good.
Yeah.
But it was up on the mountain, and this was a very sandy mountain. So anytime it rained, you would get sludge about 3 inches thick. No matter what happened, no matter how little rain it was, the ground would instantly turn to sludge.
Mm-hmm.
And I just imagine that's how those guys felt. For what is it, 6 months of filming?
Jason says, you ain't lived until you had mud jello.
Not only is this representative of the redneck community, it is just representative of the dating scene in general.
Representative or disrepresentative?
No, representative. I'm the one in the dating scene.
He's the one still dating.
A 31-year-old woman with 3 kids by 2 dads? Oh, yeah.
I can't fathom that. I'm probably blessed among.
Yeah.
The Bible says he who finds a wife has found a good thing, and I
value
have
far above rubies.
40,
Yes, sir.
very nearly 45 years. It's like, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of life in there.
Oh, man.
And that's how my pawpaw did it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Have I ever told y'all how my pawpaw and my mama got together? Oh, it's a great story. So back in the day, and I'm going to change some names to protect the innocent.
Are you gonna do legit voices? Yeah.
Well,
accents.
So my son, I already sound enough like my pawpaw.
Okay.
I just do I drop my voice a little bit, sound a little older. This is about spot on. But no one can understand that, so I'm not going to do that.
Right.
So anyway, my pawpaw's family had been having a feud with the other big family in the county. It wasn't like a hot feud. This is not Hatfields and McCoys.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not Hatfields.
But if you find someone on the wrong side of town, someone might get beat up a little bit, right?
It's just Romeo and Juliet,
A little bit.
Okay.
Now, my pawpaw's older brother had taken a liking to this one girl from the other family. So he sent my pawpaw with a love note. He was going to be the courier, you see.
Hold on. The Hatfields had the same thing.
Did they? I never actually saw the Hatfields.
Yeah. The younger Hatfield brother.
I saw what History Channel put together, and I'm not sure about that, but that's a little bit north for me.
Yeah.
So that's Yankee land still.
I mean,
That's still Yankee. Yeah, exactly.
Kevin Costner did the same thing.
Okay.
So anyway, my pawpaw decides to go over to quick, give me a southern sounding last name.
Southern sounding last name?
Yeah.
Anderson.
Anderson Holler. He's going over to Anderson Holler, which, if you don't know what a holler is, it's basically a road where the whole family lives.
And they holler.
They holler at you, exactly.
Anderson is a family. Pig Trot's where they live. Pig Trot Holler.
So at least in my neck of the woods, we name the hollers after families.
Really? Mm-hmm. Boy, y'all's high class.
We try.
This has been a few months in the making. We're trying to get this down.
Oh, no, it's not either. This is the first I knew about it.
All right. So anyway, he's going over there and he gets stopped by a couple of Anderson boys in their truck. And they ask him, well, what are you doing on this side of the mountain?
Oh, know that song.
Oh, you do? So, no, of course, nothing he says is gonna
negate anything.
Yeah, nothing negate anything. So he just says, if you don't want trouble, let's have some trouble.
Everybody likes trouble.
Everybody likes trouble. So these boys jump out. They start wailing on him. He manages to fight off. Now, he told this story a couple different times in a couple different ways. So at the end of it...
It's his story. He can say it.
Yeah. It ended up being 5 or 6 boys he fought off single-handed with a broken leg by the end of it. They broke his leg.
Oh, my goodness.
But they end up driving off anyway. They feel like they got their fill.
Yeah.
And he limps the rest of the way to this girl's house to deliver this letter.
Oh, my goodness.
Because he's that kind of guy. So he gets to that door. He knocks on the door. And the way he tells it is, well, I thought about it. I said, I broke my leg. He didn't. So he throws away that letter, asks her out himself. And their first date is her driving him to the hospital.
Hey, that sounds like somebody I know.
Where are we at on time for on air?
Oh, let's see. Emerson Day's about to end. We'll come back after Seventh Day Slumber.
Sounds good. They have a new album coming out, so we can announce that.
Yeah.
So Aaron's parents met at a skating rink, and he was in the military as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Interesting, huh?
How about that? Yeah.
He actually works there, though.
That's the thing, I told, I don't remember who I was talking about. I told somebody the other day that when I fell for my wife, I fell hard. Mm-hmm. And he says, well, why was that? And I said, because I was on skates and I flipped up.
Now, see, what I'm half expecting to happen here is my mom would be watching, and she's going to pop in the chat and say, no, that never happened. That was just one of his stories.
We have 6 watchers, but no one commenting very much.
No, I don't think she is today, because Dr. Brother is getting his placement today.
Oh.
Apparently, he has to wait on a big phone call for his name to get called out, and he'll figure out where he gets to do his residency.
Like a big doctor draft.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly, actually, yeah. It's like a doctor draft.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if he gets the placement he wanted.
Should we tell him what the big flashing light is over there on the...
Oh, yeah, that's a clock.
Oh, yeah, that's a clock. You can't.
It's a clock with some RGB.
We don't have a battery in the remote right now.
That's because your IT guy forgot to bring the battery. We didn't have any in the cabinet here, but I got like 40 in the cabinet at home.
Before I forget, give me your Venmo again. I meant it. I wasn't joking.
Well, I only use it for outgoing. I don't think I've ever been paid on it.
So Tammy is super busy up in the front. The secondary receptionist is.
We
not
weren't
in
planning
today,
on
so-
having her here for Redneck Report.
Yeah, we were hoping.
She
for
was
that.
gonna love the Bachelorette stuff. I know it.
Yeah,
Open up the QR code there.
for everybody to see.
Wait.
Do.
Right.
And we're thinking about doing some renovations here in studios, so our camera views, our color views, and everything might change up a little bit.
There we go. I got you.
What are your thoughts on that, TJ? You were the one that kind of brought up the renovations in studio colors, and
Well, actually, that was
freshening up.
that was Mrs. TJ.
Okay,
She said it looked like Charlie and KORN in here,
a little bit.
and it was and then of course AJ told me, he says be sure you dust a little while you're doing this stuff.
I vacuumed this morning. It didn't change color.
I told her I couldn't breathe while I was doing it.
I know, right?
So one of the things that I thought I'd do is, I'll give you a clock for your birthday. Nobody can see it.
Yeah.
It's it flashes RGB because the remote has no batteries.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Hey, put batteries in me."
Yeah. But we're working on developing a better set in here,
Yeah.
so I think that clock's going to be part of it.
Yeah. He had an idea of moving the shirts up, framing a couple of the shirts, the rest of them kind of like half folding them and putting them up on the top.
Yeah, that also was Mrs. TJ. She's she's saying this is what I say. She is the family producer. When we were doing music, she's a producer. We do videos, she's the producer. She knows what looks good. It's my job to make it all happen.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I was more classically trained. I had a guy who didn't know what he was doing teaching me.
Now, question: do we need all of the foam?
For this room, I don't like that corner. I don't like that corner.
There's enough glass in here. I'm not sure the foam can. I don't think we can live without something to break it.
Yeah,
I get
that's
that.
the other
Yeah,
thing I was
I
going to
get
say.
that.
Glass, door. A lot of very flat,
Yeah, keeping the office door open is actually helpful. But
Yeah. A lot of flat surfaces in here. We do need the foam.
yeah. So I'm thinking
We need the foam in the corners at least.
probably.
Yeah, we need the sound traps up there.
Yeah.
But we could take some of this wall off.
Maybe 55 seconds.
Well, give me a sledgehammer. I can knock that wall out in a minute.
That's all we need is
I don't know with this building. That could be structural beam.
It's all metal. What are you talking about?
You weren't here to watch this place get framed, were you? On our outside wall, right behind us, there are some places that are like 28 inches wide between the.
See, that's what I'm saying. Everything that's left is more important.
Yeah, maybe
It was rednecked. It was not hillbilly. It was rednecked.
Yeah. That was 7-Day Slumber, you say, here on The Effect.
Still sitting on the charts at christianrock.net. I don't know what number because my screen is gone, but it's still up there.
I told you to print it out.
And by the way, their album just released last night at midnight.
Oh,
So you
wow.
can find the whole album on Spotify, Apple, whatever.
Okay, I thought that was next week. That's cool.
Yep, no,
Yeah.
just released, and the song Praise is also on that album. So we've got that worship album coming out with them. We have Punk Praise coming out with Grace Graver next month. Yeah, we've got Michael Sweet coming out with his album next month as well. Lots of new rock coming your way this year, which is a pretty cool thing.
So this one's a little bit old at this point. I think this is about a week old.
Okay,
But it's still worth talking about.
just enough to get some mold on it, huh?
Yeah. So the Canadian and American baseball teams met.
Oh, yeah.
And in their warm-ups, the Canadian baseball team was wearing the hockey jerseys as like a
shoot.
solidarity thing, right?
Yeah.
And they lost.
Oh, my goodness.
They lost pretty bad, as I understand.
Well, so honestly, number 1 and 2 that went to the World Series of that whole thing is Venezuela and USA.
Yeah. Which,
Venezuela.
yeah, it's interesting.
It's funny.
It's our proxy state and us.
Considering the fact
Either
that
way, we win.
we just took Maduro. Yeah, it's like we win anyway. Yeah.
So I'm sitting here at a major failure. I'm looking here at the screen, and my LCW is just flashing to beat the band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, low coffee warning light. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I do have a follow-up to that, which is you may be aware that in Japan, baseball is very big.
Oh, it's almost bigger than in America, and it's big in America. So
They love their baseball over there.
Yes.
The thing is, Netflix in Japan bought up all the rights to that grand series,
Oh, okay.
so where it couldn't be watched on normal Japanese television. So everyone got a Netflix subscription just to watch it, and then Japan was eliminated very early. And apparently, a lot of Japan is very mad that they ended up paying for a Netflix subscription
They didn't want.
that they ended up almost never using.
So that's kind of like, okay, so I'm a Braves fan. We've talked about this time or two. I'm a Braves fan, and in order to watch the Atlanta Braves, they're usually not on network TV out here unless they're in the playoffs. So in order to watch them, you've got to subscribe to Sling or something like that. My wife's like, hey,
It's on Booble. It's on Tubi. It's on Gabagool.
No, you can't find that.
Yeah, it's on Sling. It's on Pluto.
Sling.
It's on Google.
You still need a subscription to Sling. You need a subscription to.
Do you know the meme?
No, I don't. But anyway.
The meme is that like you're just saying nonsense at this point.
Okay. So basically, like, she's like, well, let's just get a subscription. I'm like, no, because I'm not going to watch enough Braves games to justify that subscription. Just because I'm sitting there on a Saturday afternoon thinking, I really would love to watch a Braves game.
Like I could really be a big hockey guy,
Right?
but God forbid I give somebody $15 a month in order to watch hockey.
I know, to keep that up. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way with baseball too. It's like I'll just wait till October and watch the pennant race, watch the World Series.
I've watched a lot of games in person because I used to work a lot of games.
Well,
right?
Real quick though, honestly, even in baseball,
Yeah.
like the games aren't worth watching until July,
That's kind of true.
until after the All-Star run.
Unless you just really enjoy
watching
the
180
science of
stinking
baseball.
games.
Yeah. Like you got to really enjoy the science of it, right?
Yeah, it's not fun to watch until after the All-Star games.
What I'm saying is you have to have a little bit of baseball autism.
That's when the pennant race starts, and then after that, the games aren't really fun until the 7th inning.
Yeah.
So I mean, a little trick on
Well,
watching
it's
baseball.
kind of more a community thing than anything else because I watched a lot of baseball. I worked a lot of softball games back in college as well.
I've played a lot of softball games, a lot
Right.
of baseball games.
And I mean they're pretty similar for this purpose, which is like my college had fire pits around the baseball arena, which was really really cool, right? But it was more a community thing than anything. You know, you're kind of there to support the baseball team.
Right,
You're kind of there because there's food.
right.
You're mostly there because that cute girl from 2 dorms over is there. And she's mostly there because her boyfriend's on the team, but you don't know that yet.
He's the smash and grabber. Yeah,
I'm not referring to anything in my own life.
no, absolutely not.
Allegedly.
All right, so this is the part of the show where they talked about baseball for a long time.
Out of all the bits I've introduced, I love that that's the one you got on. Jeremy Camp and John Cooper.
Number one, ChrisRock.net.
No survivors here on The Effect.
Jason, yeah, we'll talk about David Patagonian passing in the next
yes.
spot, but I was going to wait till the second hour anyway, till you were on. So
Yeah, because we're doing a whole tribute to him, right?
yeah, we're going to be playing a show that Jason put together.
And I kind of wanted some time between Chuck Norris
yeah,
and Patagonia there.
yeah. Oh man, yeah, no, the long time bit. That's a pretty funny bit.
Forgive me, I've been laid up with the flu all week. I'm just coming off of it. I got like that last little bit of phlegm.
We
stuck
weren't
in my
really
lungs.
sure if you were going to be here on Friday.
I wasn't sure, man. There was a point last night where I was doing terrible.
Yeah, that's rough.
You know, like I that little bit of the flu where you think you're doing great and then suddenly you crash again.
Yeah, my stepson actually, we took him in on Friday last week because he's like, man, I can't hear out of my ears. So we're like, all right, ear infection, whatever. We got him some meds. Still yesterday, not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's coughing like crazy too.
Oh, of course.
So they,
There's like a cough trigger in your ears, you know.
yeah. Well, you know, also when you cough, it coughs stuff back up in your tubes, and so it just creates this massive thing. Anyway, so Mrs. Kid took him in, and they gave him a shot and new medicine. And so, yeah, there's something going around in this whole area that's kind of messed up. So
I thought I was like, because I always get really guilty when I'm out sick, right?
yeah, I know.
So I thought I was talking myself into being down with the flu at
Right.
first.
Are you down with the sickness, Ezra?
Yeah, I thought I thought I was like talking myself into it.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't want to go to work, and then an hour after I woke up, I was like, I can't do anything.
You did that too? You're like, I don't want to go to. I don't want to do this today. I don't know.
Oh, everyone does that occasionally, right? Everyone has that day when they wake up. It's like, no, not
It
today.
usually happens to me when I'm already here, and it's like 2-3 hours in. I'm like, I don't even want to be here.
Yeah.
All those days where you didn't sleep,
Mm-hmm. But no, my
TJ Maxx
apartment.
back at you,
Oh
man.
yes,
Yes.
There's your
we go.
mic.
Yeah, I could be obnoxious if I'm lit up.
Yeah.
Turn them up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, no, my apartment is a wreck at this point because I've been working all this overtime, and then I'm out sick this week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking I might just take a couple days here coming up soon, maybe something, maybe like halfway through the next month after we get the new guy settled,
Yeah.
and I just take a
Oh,
couple.
we have a new guy.
Yeah, we're gonna get a new board up
Oh,
this
wow.
next week.
Okay,
I think.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
We have an NG, not the FNG, but the NG.
The what?
The new guy.
What's an FNG?
Nothing. We're not doing. We're not. No, that's a.
That's a construction labor term.
Oh, kid.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did.
It means unpaid labor, free new guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, he's starting on Monday because Aaron. I've been talking to Aaron about getting her on Mondays here,
Right.
and but I don't know how that's really going to work.
Well, we'll figure it out. So I just checked Venmo. And it turns out you pay better than my IT job.
For $5 for 2 hours?
I'm telling you. You know who I work for.
God.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I'm thinking I might have to take a couple days off and do like a proper spring cleaning this year.
Hey, we've got 7 people on watching on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
You don't call out the lurkers, kid.
No, we
This
did.
is Chat
We
101.
did last time. We found out one of them was from
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Thank you.
That's still cool.
Oh, have you guys seen the new Eurovision mascot?
No.
It's called Lumo, and I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah,
I'm just gonna show you on my phone there.
I ran into that one.
It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen, and I watched Ice Age.
Do you get Insta's comments at all?
I mean, I've got it up. If anyone's commenting, I'll see them.
Come on Instagram.
But yeah, no, the Lumo thing, man.
Yeah,
All right.
I found a little character that looked like that with a face full of coffee cup,
Mhm.
and that was my my Facebook profile shot
For a while.
as soon as I saw that one.
Oh man. But yeah, no, it's there is. Oh, I just had a thought and it went away.
Jason, you're totally right. It was super cool having the guy on Malaysia commenting on.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
It's nice to know there's more people watching.
Mhm. Reminds me of
I think we ticked up to 10 that day.
Wow.
10 active watchers.
Oh, it reminds me of like whenever I would go to NRB, there was this one booth from India where it's just like a Christian television station.
Right.
Which operating in India, that has to be kind of dangerous.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But they're super nice guys, really sweet guys. They gave me what do you call it? The sari?
I don't know.
No, something like that. It's the big Indian. It's like bigger than a scarf, but not a full robe.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
The little half shirt they have.
No, not like a tunic.
Okay.
It's like a big thing of fabric. I think it's a sari.
Cool.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. The first year we went to NRB, it was a terrible convention year. No one showed up.
That was 2020, right?
Something like that.
That was
Right after COVID, it happens.
Okay, yeah.
Right. And everything was starting to open up, but no one trusted it yet.
Right.
Right.
So they had brought a bunch of stuff to sell to try and raise money for the station, and they couldn't get rid of any of it. The thing is, though, they're from India, which means they already paid import.
Yeah.
Right.
So they started going around the convention just giving their stuff away.
Yeah, because they don't want to pay export.
And I'm
back.
talking like really nice silk stuff.
Wow.
I've still got it back at home. It's a beautiful, it lights up tassels, you know, like actual
Yeah.
handmade stuff. It's really nice.
Right.
They're sweet guys, very sweet guys.
Where are we at?
We can come in after True Serva. You know I'm gonna say it. You know I'm gonna. These stupid bands. True Serva. That's almost as bad as Ever True.
That's why I was like, did he spell it right or TRU?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, now I get it.
it's almost as bad as Ever True, man. You can't like. It's one thing when you're naming yourself. It's another thing when you're naming kids, which is why I say it's almost as bad.
Right.
But like, rhetorically speaking, it is the same amount of badness. I hate. I
Hey,
say
we have a
this-
song request.
Yeah.
Rebel Revive, Like You Mean It.
Rebel Revive. You said.
Yeah.
Well, like you mean, I do have that.
Okay.
I will pull it in next after True Serve. And when I say I hate these band names, I'm not actually being mean to the. I'm being a little mean to the band, but I'm not like being like, what's the word? For some reason, the word that's coming up is narcissistic, but that's not right.
Facetious.
No, not facetious. That means I'm being
Obnoxious?
I am being obnoxious, but that's just me normally.
Yeah. We won't comment.
No, I'm not trying to be antagonistic. That's the word.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to be antagonistic.
Yeah,
I
that
just
could be
really,
that could be narcissistic too.
yeah, I guess. But I just really don't like the True Serva, or we've got Xander up next, coming up, which is ZNDR exclamation point.
Right.
and I'm just assuming at the vowels. You're not Jehovah. You don't get to pull that off.
He is actually a kid in Boise, by the way. That's actually
right.
pretty good.
I mean, I'm sure he's great, but it's just, I don't like these names. They're very
I'm
silly.
sure he's great. I haven't heard the music. I don't know who it is.
Like, there's one song I play on Sunday mornings from Sydney Alexander, which is Shaking My Head.
Right.
And I had to Google to figure out what it was because the song is actually titled SMH.
Yeah. Short form.
That was True Serva. Something on the inside.
And if you want to hear the rant, go ahead and go to YouTube.
Yeah, if you
and
want to
you'll
hear
get
my
the
rant about band names, we're saving that for YouTube this time.
All right. So we had a death in the artist form.
Yes.
Right.
One of our artists.
Yeah, this guy we played for a long time, succumbed to cancer, and he wasn't shy about what he was struggling with.
Right.
He fought it to a draw, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, so he had been fighting for a very long time. He was in remission for a little while, and it came back super hardcore, and took him literally in a matter of a month.
Mm-hmm.
I've been following on my social media. The weight loss and everything occurred.
One of those
super
things
fast.
that just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, and so anyway, he did a bunch of festivals last year. He actually has some music that his wife is still releasing posthumously at this point. Anyway, so because it's Fanfare Friday.
Yes.
One of our listeners, it's actually on YouTube right now. We're going to go ahead and give him a slot for the EDM show starting in April. But he asked last night if he could go ahead and do a tribute show to David Patacone. And so we allowed him to do that. And so we'll be playing that show at 2:00 this afternoon. For all you guys out
Mountain
there. Mountain time. And then also throughout the weekend, you'll be able to catch it throughout the weekend as well.
So yeah, we'll be doing a tribute for Mr. Patagoni, and of course prayers for his family, prayers for his fans. It's not fun.
It's not fun. There's a lot of grief that happens. Plus, you kind of have to put it aside to be able to manage the estate and stuff like that when someone passes, and a lot to do for his wife. And
now, on the bright side, Chuck Norris is currently teaching him how to arm wrestle.
There we go.
So, it's kind of a give and take here.
Right. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Anyway, so I just wanted to mention that for Fanfare Friday. Thank you, DJ JP, for Effect EDM.
Who will be part of our regular rotation coming up in April as well.
Yep. So, all right, that's the end of that spiel. Let's go ahead and go on to a request for Adam Fox.
Yep.
Moving on to Rebel Revive, Like You Mean It.
Here on The Effect. This is Fanfare Friday. I'm not sure spiel is how you want to end a eulogy.
Spiel.
Yeah. Just a note for the future on
Whatever.
that.
It's the word that came out.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can I do a little politics? Just
That's
a
your off
smidgen.
air, so yeah, that's fine.
Just a smidgen of politics.
YouTube can turn
That
it
I
off.
think,
Where's my volume control?
Yeah. Well, actually, this is more theology than anything else.
Okay.
So for Mac, this will be fun.
Hold on, real quick.
Okay. Holding on.
There's a comment on YouTube
What?
that I don't quite understand. Anyway, Josh, just take a breath, breathe, and close your eyes, and remember the last place you put your keys. There you go.
Let me see.
Yeah, one of the commenters was saying she's asking for prayer for. I think she. I don't.
It's
know.
a he. It's
It's
Joshua.
a he. Okay. Get some prayers to find. Help me get calm and find my keys.
But his last comment it's kind of confusing.
Oh, that's Josh.
Let me grab your tiny phone here.
It's not tiny enough. It's like Will Ferrell on SNL. I gotta get my phone out with my little flippy.
Oh, I kind of know what you're talking about with him. Yeah.
That's a phone. That's not an.
I have no
I thought
idea
that
what
was
the
an
comment
iPod.
means.
It
is supposed to be a
like
phone.
Will Ferrell, where you pull the little flippy and you're like from SNL.
Yeah.
That's a little phone.
No, that's
Actually,
a little
my phone is little.
my phone's smaller than yours.
Yeah, well, that's an iPod.
That's a knife.
That's an iPod with a wireless carrier.
That's not a knife.
All right, so you're a politics bill.
Yes.
Let's go.
So there is a fun little conversation happening between. There's kind of three camps on Twitter right now. There's Protestants, what we'll call legacy Catholics.
Just 3?
Yeah. Well, this is the main fight I'm talking about for this portion.
Right.
Right. Protestants, what we'll call legacy Catholics, and what we'll call New Age Catholics.
Okay.
And I don't mean that in the fact that they're witches, though some of them might be. When I say a New Age Catholic, I'm talking about people like Candace Owens,
The new plan. Yeah.
where they're kind of only Catholics because Protestants believe that God isn't done with the state of Israel yet.
Right.
And Catholics, they don't hate Jews. They just don't think God has a specific plan for them at this moment in time.
Well, the Crusades definitely said that. So
Yeah. So it's easier for a lot of anti-Semites to become Catholics, at least in their own brains, because the Catholic doctrine does not immediately call them out on this stuff.
right.
So there was an event in DC called Catholics for Catholics that like 75 people showed up to, but it's dominating the political news feeds because there's a bunch of people saying, well, if these are the Catholics, I never want to be Catholic. And their lineup is like Joe Kent, that guy who just resigned and said Trump was under the thumb of Benjamin Netanyahu.
Right.
You've got the gal who was just kicked off of his religious council for being anti-Semitic. Candace Owens showed up. Tucker Carlson, I think, showed up. Their speaking lineup was just crazy people.
Wow.
It was just conspiracy theorists, but it was a Catholics for Catholic event. It was a big gala dinner and all this, right?
Wow. Okay.
Fundraising dinner. So everyone's kind of losing their minds. The legacy Catholics really hate that this is how they're being represented. There are some bad-hearted Protestants that are using this as an attack on all Catholics. And then the New Age Catholics are just saying, see, I'm actually Catholic, and these Protestants are evil.
Wow.
So
Gotta love world religion.
yeah, you got kind of a hate triangle going. It's pretty fun.
Right. So Joshua was talking about how schools aren't teaching proper grammar usage, basically with periods, exclamation points, question mark.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that now. Yeah.
I'm gonna say a very gentle rebuke here. You gotta use proper grammar if that's the point you're trying to bring up. I'm just gonna be very gentle about that. All right. I don't get to rag on bad poetry if I cannot rhyme.
I totally get it.
But no, you do have an excellent point there, and I can actually tell you exactly why that is.
Why?
It was part of the same push that got us away from phonics-based education. If you're not aware, public schools nowadays do kind of a point and guess method of teaching kids how to read, where you have
And
a
back
word.
in my day, my parents and grandparents spent money on packages to be able to teach us phonics.
Yes, how to sound words out. Nowadays, in a lot of public schools, kids are actively discouraged from sounding out the words.
They're supposed to guess.
Yes.
Wow.
This is because
When back in our day, it was don't guess, say the word right.
Yeah.
inner city kids have a harder time with phonics education. They
It's
say.
called urbonics. They never got it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know I'm old, but that just eludes my
Yeah.
entire manner
So
of thinking.
the whole grammar thing comes from that, because if you're not sounding out words, you're just guessing. You're kind of just guessing at what order they go into.
Right.
Jason can hear Ezra doing a Trump-ridden grammar rant.
Look, here's the thing. They're taking our words. They're taking our periods, our lovely periods. Have you ever even seen a semicolon? I've never seen a semicolon until I opened a book that was 100 years old.
So beautiful.
True story. It was a work of art. It was literary progress. And then we took them all away. And now they're coming after my Oxford comma. Look, I don't like Oxford University any more than you do. I prefer Trump University. But the Oxford comma is very important.
Well, I thought it was getting renamed Trump University in the next couple of months anyway.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just riffing.
I don't know.
Jason says it's excellent. All right,
Thank you.
where are we at on ears?
We're coming in on 2 minutes at Street Gospel Syndicate,
Sweet.
and that'll be at 11:48. So that'll be closing the radio
air.
portion. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Been a good show.
Yeah.
Some days it seems super long in this second hour because all we're doing is talking.
Right.
Other days it goes super fast. So
And now AI is stealing our hyphens. We have a critically low supply of hyphens because the Twitter bots and the AIs are stealing them all.
I got news for you.
Yeah.
there are not enough R's to be garnered from the entirety of hypertext to spell the ARG that whole thing invokes.
Just like Charlie Brown. I can't do Charlie Brown.
He used to have an eye patch, and so we do the whole pirate thing.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Have you ever
now
done-
it's just blind, and I don't see out of it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever done Talk Like a Pirate Day?
Not on purpose.
Oh, man.
I think Krispy Kreme still does that, where if you
Yes, they
come in dressed like a pirate,
We're going to import hyphens from Venezuela.
we're going to import what?
Hyphens from Venezuela. Jason.
Well, look, I had a talk with their president. She's a great gal. I like her a lot. And they're willing to give us back some of the hyphens that really American companies made in Venezuela. It was the American companies that found them, but then they stole them. But now we're getting them back.
It's too good. I think this Trump stinks.
It's not hard to do a good Trump. You just have to know a couple things and just do stream of consciousness and not be afraid to bring up Pearl Harbor in front of the Japanese prime minister.
Oh my gosh, what was that about anyway?
I mean, it's a good joke. Actually, I'll talk about that after this break, but there is a reason we like Japan more than anyone else we've ever went to war with.
Right.
All right.
What, Wagyu or what?
Well, that's part of it. I'm not even joking. That is part of it. That's Street Gospel Syndicate. Born of the Spirit here on The Effect.
That's a good one.
It's Fanfare Friday, and we got to close out the radio portion.
We do.
We will be continuing on Instagram and YouTube till
Going
the
off
top of the
rails.
hour.
Yeah, we're going to go off the rails as we normally do. Apparently, our commenters are saying that we are successfully off the rails on YouTube. So
Okay,
Well,
cool.
see, they asked me to do some Trump, so I have. It's for the fans. The fans asked for it, and you know what? I'm going to deliver
the
it.
fans are faring.
That was awful. Never do that again.
I don't do Trump. I don't do voices.
And we need to get a voice out of you. You've got something. You've got like little Timmy who says we've been talking about this for too long. You've got something else in you. I know you do.
I don't have anything. What are you talking about?
Like sickly Victorian child, perhaps.
No, not really. I don't do accents well.
Oh, come on. Give me a British
No.
accent.
So you're calling it on the spot.
Lay it on me.
That way. Doesn't happen that way.
Are you really going to chicken out in front of your own father?
Absolutely.
He's letting me do the surfer, dude. I mean,
Come on,
Dude,
man. You got to
I mean,
at least
like,
do a little surfer dude for us.
what else is
Anyone
there?
can do like a surfer dude.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, you
Shakata, brah.
We're done. We're done.
come on, give me some Michelangelo from the Turtles.
Yeah, no, it's not that.
Yeah.
Cowabunga, dude!
Hey, we'll be praying for Josh on YouTube. He's going to the temp agency on Thursday for work.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, that's something that's happening. We can talk about that for a minute. The economy's taking a big hit because of the, things
Yeah,
happening
now people are
worldwide.
going to go make thermometers.
Right? So, the reality of it is
No one
it's-
really? Temp agency thermometers? I'm gonna dig that joke into its own grave. I don't care.
It just did. Yes.
Anyway, well, we do pray for all y'all here at Effect Radio, all you listeners that are going through stuff.
Yes.
We empathize with you and sympathize with you, and when we are praying. I actually get a lot of that sort of thing in our email and chats and stuff as we go. Anyway, that people are struggling, and we understand that, so we are praying for
Yes.
God to move in that way.
And since we have the only man more pastoral than myself on with us today, TJ Mack, could you pray us out? Dead serious.
That might be more important than you think. Father, we thank you very much for the time to get together today. We thank you for the laughter and the joy. Your word says that laughter is like a good medicine. And we just pray that you will just bless everyone who comes into contact with Effect Radio. We thank you so much. In Jesus' name.
Amen. All right.
Amen.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us here on Fanfare Friday. Remember, in a couple of hours, we've got a David Pataconi tribute that's going to be happening.
Yeah, full program for that.
By a listener of Effect Radio who is going to be doing a program for us as well. But anyway, stay tuned for that in a couple hours. We have the Dad Rock Show. I'll be flying solo on that, unless you want to stick around and do that with me too. TJ and Mac. We'll see. I know
We
you're-
might.
You're busy doing
I'll
other
give you an
things.
extra 5.
I got to find out what I didn't get done when I didn't get here this morning.
Right. And then we've also got Ryan Reese and Real Music coming up later this afternoon.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
And just for myself, because I was out with the flu all week, I'll be replaying last week's episode where we were talking about how to protect your church against different kinds of attacks.
Yep.
I had a counterterrorism expert come in and sit down. Very interesting episode. I highly recommend it. It is on the podcast right now on Spotify as well, if you don't want to wait for Sunday.
Absolutely.
So I used to do itinerant preaching, and I'd go around to various churches, and the idea of churches getting attacked was kind of new. And I walk into one church, and then all the ushers that are at all the doors are holding a can of Lysol.
Did they have lighters? What were they planning on?
And I'm thinking, what kind of defense is this? So finally, after service is done, we're down to having the big potluck and everything, a nice Baptist church, And so we're having the big potluck and everything. And so I asked this one brother, I say, I see all these cans of Lysol. What is that about? He says, oh, we the defense, because Sister Karen, she had onions and mushrooms for breakfast.
We got Crowder on right now with Toby Mac, Sergeant Avenue coming up
with
after
some hillbilly
that.
music here.
Yeah,
We can do it.
it's Dash here on The Effect. Oh,
my
man.
Lord.
Yeah,
we-
that was definitely something that just happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to find out what I didn't get done when I didn't get here on time
Yeah,
today.
you're fine.
Yeah, you're good. We're only on for 6 more minutes, and I'm going to rant about Japan, I think.
Yeah.
Because our audience is nerds, let's be honest.
TJ Maxx taking off, guys. We'll talk to you later.
We see y'all.
Alrighty. Okay, so anyway,
Y'all have been warned.
yes. Here's the thing with Japan, right? We like them more than anyone we've ever gone to war with, right?
Right.
And I think the reason for that is they learned their lesson.
Oh, but it's
Like,
a very strong lesson.
They got a good attack off on us, right? Pearl Harbor.
Yes.
And yeah, we're upset about that because it's us. But also, the American mind can take a step back and say, yeah, that was a good job.
It's like that TikTok floating around. Don't touch my boats.
Yeah, don't touch my boats. Yeah, exactly. You don't touch America's boats.
Yeah.
But if you're going to touch them, you do it like Pearl Harbor, because that was a really well orchestrated attack. So we could talk and chew gum, right?
Right.
Especially 80 years after the fact.
Right.
But also, we dropped a couple of suns on them. So there is a justice that was
And
delivered.
ironically, we actually, in the bombing of Japan that we had done previously, we purposely didn't bomb Nagasaki and Hiroshima because we wanted to see how much destruction these things would actually truly cause.
Yeah, so it was a little bit sadistic on our parts. But yeah, we delivered a proper amount of justice. And then Japan learned their lesson. And not only did they learn their lesson, they actually started picking up parts of American culture they thought were worthwhile.
Yeah.
Which is where we get to today, where Japan is one of our friendliest allies. Unlike Britain or Spain or France or Norway or Denmark or, take your pick of Western country. Unlike all of them, Japan actually says nice things about us.
Because they have to.
Well, it's not even because they have to. It's because they want to say nice things about us.
Yeah.
Britain technically has to say nice things about us because we supply more defense than they could ever hope to right now. Right? But they still don't. They still counterwall the entire time.
Japan loves Western culture.
Japan loves Western
I think
culture
they-
because they saw us win.
I think they love parts of Western culture.
Yeah. So what happened was Japan in World War II had a very strong honor-based and victory-based culture, right? Honor came through victory, which is why they had the kamikaze phenomenon,
Yep.
right? They were suicide bombers in a sense because loss would destroy their honor.
Right.
And then the entire country lost to something they could not even imagine.
Well, a couple of suns hurts.
Yeah, which means they are like their honor is crippled. They're feeling very humble, and then we install American soldiers on the island as we dismantle their military as part of the treaty, right? So they meet all these American soldiers, and they start to learn. Okay, our honor was just destroyed. Who beat us? And they start to imbibe from American soldiers the culture in order to try and become stronger and regain their honor.
Right.
Which is why Japan gets this deep love for Americana. It's where they get, I've talked about this before. Some of the worst parts of Japan come from the feminism that the soldiers brought with them. And then Japan was like, Oh, so that's how they won. We'll do that like times 5.
Right.
Didn't work out super well.
Not so much.
But that's how they started adapting to us. Meanwhile, you take someone like Germany, who was also an enemy in that same war. We crushed them similarly, and they still hate us today. Like, you ask the random German, they do not care for Americans. We freed them from the actual Nazis. They still hate us today.
Yeah.
They did not learn their lesson.
The other thing
Japan
too is
did.
theirs, we didn't do well in Germany when we were trying to rebuild.
So there's parts of that too, right? But even with that being said, they just didn't. Even as you say that, half of the country was run by the Americans and did wonderfully. Half was run by the Russians and was dirt poor.
I know.
And they still didn't learn their lesson, and they still don't care for us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's get real. It started the first 2 biggest wars in the world.
Yeah. Right? So there's a reason why we have that kind of camaraderie with Japan that you see between pretty much any Japanese prime minister and Trump.
Well, it's a respect, I think, because they know that we can still, hurt them very badly if we needed to.
There's a little bit of that, but I think there is also some genuine affection between the two parties.
Yeah.
Like, so the Japanese, right? Very rigid social structure, very rigid manners, right? The Japanese prime minister visited Trump the other day. She jumps out of the limo and runs up to hug him.
That's weird.
Right? That's extremely weird for anybody to just run up and hug the president. It's excessively weird for Japan.
Oh, she's the rock star prime minister, right?
That's correct.
Okay, yeah. That would make sense.
So it makes a little bit more sense, but it's still very, very weird.
Yeah.
There is some genuine affection from Japan to America and vice versa with Japan's export of their culture to ours.
Right.
And I think that what's really undergirding that, at least in America, is the sense that, yeah, we had a good scrap about 100 years ago at this point. God Lord. But we had a good scrap, and we both learned from it, and then we actually progressed to being better from it.
Right.
Whereas most people we fight, they just tend to be the same people afterward, and we just have to keep pointing the gun at them so they'll behave.
Just make sure they don't get resentful.
Cough,
and when
Afghanistan.
they do, when they do get resentful, it's like, all right, here we go, guys.
Yeah, and we have to do it all over again.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, a little Japan rant for you.
I get you.
I know some people in chat would probably be very interested in that.
It makes sense to me. All right. Well, hey, it's been a good show.
Yeah, we got to get out of here. I got to get some lunch.
It is actually almost time.
I'm finally getting my appetite back. That's why you saw me with the big Chick-fil-A cup earlier.
That's good. All right. So once again, check out the show later today.
Yeah.
And we've got Dad Rock coming up later. And
And let us know if you guys enjoyed Redneck Report, because if you did, we'll make that a consistent weekly thing
I've got
where we
an
bring
idea
you
for
just
next week. It's really hilarious.
yeah, we'll just bring you guys some stupid drama. We'll judge a bunch of idiots together, and we'll hold each other to the same account, which in this case was don't throw chairs at people.
Lesson number 1.
You see this chair, kid? You see this chair?
Yeah. Don't throw it.
I'm not going to throw it.
Okay.
Look at that.
That's good. That's good. It's it's a good thing to do.
So we will see you guys all next week.
You're a redneck if.
You know you're a redneck if somebody is using your culture to do a spot on the radio.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
Because you can't do that about anybody else.
All
We'll
right.
see you guys next week.